This is dark. How's it so dark? I've done this video when it was light or darker outside. You can't possibly see me, can you? I don't know, maybe you can. Maybe you can. Maybe we'll just, I can't see anything at all. Hello from Guam. Hello, Lucy. Hello. 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 Hello, Larry. I'm going to keep sliding towards the light, see if that's going to help at all. I can't say that name. And Michael and Jake and Bees and Douglas and Vicky. Thank you all so much for joining this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. It's Saturday morning. It's about 5:51 maybe, my time. And it is May 6th. Happy Saturday. Happy May 6th. This is a little show I've been doing for a long time. We're just fast approaching 4 years. And it's a show I've done on various formats and different platforms and played around with, and sometimes go live, sometimes I'll do taped, and I'm currently in a live mode. It's a show about me talking, and it's a show about me sharing some feelings and sharing a little bit of my morning with you. It is early, RJ, but it's a big day, RJ. I appreciate you. But again, it's a show about me talking and sharing some stuff I'm going through, sharing a little bit about life, the ups and downs that I have. And good morning, Josie. And the ups and downs I have. And the longer I do this show, the more I realize that we all face challenges and we all go through struggles and we all have our ups and downs. And despite the smile on my face, I've got worries and anxieties. And despite that, guys, and I'm just making up a hypothetical, that guy's convertible Porsche he's driving down the road with a beautiful blonde wife or whatever, he's got his own struggles too. And I think we all do, and I think that's just part of life, and we're all doing our best, and we're all facing our challenges, and for some reason I chose to talk about life and my challenges here live on various social media platforms. But for those that have been watching a while, you know, this might be my favorite part of my show. I mean, right now, by the way, my coffee cup is just a part of the bottom of it is off the edge of my coffee table. And I'm just thinking, I think I'm having a tough morning already. Just think how horrible my morning would be if my cup of coffee toppled off my coffee table and broke my mug and splashed and made a mess, and I screamed some horrid obscenity on live video to billions of people worldwide. And the FCC would come in and ban me for life. Wouldn't be allowed to go live. Wouldn't be allowed on any social media platform. I wasn't allowed to be seen outside. I wouldn't be allowed to do public speaking. And maybe, like RJ said, that is what I need. That is my big break, my opportunity, that crazy live moment captured. Makes me famous. And people would start supporting me and chanting outside my house every morning with signs, "We love you, Ken. We want more coffee with Ken. Down with the man, up with the Ken." And because they wouldn't like that I was banned, and my audience would pool together. There'd be all like 17 people out there, but hopefully it'd be big enough to get on the news so it could go huge. But probably that won't happen. But only because I've moved the coffee off the edge of the uh, coffee table. So anyway, for those that are watching a while, you know it is a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of me. And I'm so excited to take my first sip at this early hour on a Saturday morning. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got a hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, oh. Yeah, this is what I needed this morning. This is what I needed this morning. And you know, some of you guys have watched for a little while. RJ's been watching for some time. And you might have a guess as to what coffee I'm drinking. And I'll just tell you, it's the Sumatra. I'm going to have another sip before I put it down too permanently. I was laying in bed a little bit ago. And yeah, you're more of an OJ guy. Go get some OJ. Go get some OJ. We don't discriminate against orange juice drinkers. Um, I was laying in bed. The world, again, as I've said lately, felt like it was on my shoulders or on my mind, or all my struggles. And there's our struggles. Oh, are there struggles? To go viral over coffee. My neighbor loves coffee. He brings me pecan coffee. Oh, there are struggles. And they were weighing heavily on me this morning. And I was not sleeping as well as I'd like. And I woke up and it's like 5:00 something. And it's Saturday morning. I don't think God intended us to wake up at 5:00 something on a Saturday morning. But I'm not alone because I have an audience of some number of people. I can't read how many people are watching today. And I've got some people speaking a foreign language, foreign to me at least, on my thing. So they must be in some faraway country. And for them, it's not early on a Saturday morning, which, when I think about it, it's kind of cool. And when you think about time zones and like date lines on the globe, and you ponder it enough, you can almost start envisioning time travel. And time travel and having it be reality. And if you go fast enough, maybe you can go back in time. I don't know what I'm talking about makes sense at all, but who cares? It's not even 6:00 and it's on a Saturday morning and I'm doing a live show. You should do voiceovers. I always wake early, many years a habit. No, I know you do, RJ, and I think that's why you found me, and that's why we're together, and that's why we're such fast friends, because we're both up early. But you're up early playing, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. You're up early reminiscing about mid-90s commercials and playing with your two cute little sons as they play with. I'm still picturing at RJ's house that there's always Christmas morning and his kids are always playing with their toys. And it's always, I don't know. It's a nice picture though. If you could go back in time, what time would you go back to and why? I wouldn't go back in time. I wouldn't go back in time. I mean, if I could just take a peek back in time, it would be scary. I'd be terrified. I mean, it'd be kind of neat to meet various historical figures. But it'd be scary and it's almost like a nightmare for me. Like I'd think, it'd be interesting to shake Abe Lincoln's hand and see what he has to say. But then I start thinking about the movie Bill and Ted, and what if I didn't be able to come back in time and come back to today? Because I wouldn't want to be living in a different time. You know, I look back fondly. I think we all look back fondly on our childhood. And I was born in 1968. I'm 54 years old. And we talk about, older people talk about the greatest generation. And I don't know, idolize history maybe more than it should be. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm wrong a lot, so I could be wrong. And we look back on the past fondly because it's easy to do. and look forward on into the future with terror. And as I'm realizing in life, we probably shouldn't be looking too far back or too far forward, because the only time we really have is right now. And the only moment we have is this one. And we need, and when I say we, I'm talking to myself, I need to learn to enjoy the moment and, or stay in the moment. I know to, but I lose sight of it and I get worried about things ahead and things in the past. So let's have a little more coffee. For many of you watching, I work in a, I wouldn't go back to meet any heroes. I would like to go back to that feel and say everything I wish. I don't know. I had more time to make it right. Yeah. But somebody just said they wish they had more time to make it right and they'd go back and fix things. But yeah, that's just not the way it works. And I think we need to let go of that. Because you go back and you try and fix something and you change a conversation you had or you do things a little bit differently, and that would send your whole world off in a different spiral. Good morning, Ryan Bradford. That would send your whole life in a different spiral, and there'd be different issues and different challenges. And it wouldn't be right, it'd be wrong because you changed something. And I'm going through lots of challenges and lots of struggles, and I've got lots of worries, and I know we all do, so I'm not trying to say, woe is me. But I do believe, and what keeps me going is we are where we're supposed to be right now. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. And you can't go back and change things, so we got to let that desire go as best we can, as hard as it is sometimes. So, I don't know. Not the things because it wasn't broken. Heat of the moment, I'd go back, just say so. I'd advise you to let that feeling go and just do the best today you can and say things a little bit better and learn from experience. You could apologize, but you're right, best to let it go. Yeah. Find peace with God. You know, if you're talking about like a loved one that you can't say you're sorry to anymore or something like that, maybe they're past. I think you need to find peace with God and know that you're forgiven and know that we all screw up and we all say things we wish we wouldn't have in the moment and we all get angry and we all, do I believe in God? Yeah, I do. I don't know if I believe in the Sistine Chapel God that's holding out his finger, and I don't know that he made Adam and then he pulled out a rib and made Eve or what have you, but I believe in a higher power for sure. And, yeah. Well, RJ, then you're fortunate because you feel blessed. I have RJ, my man, saying he has no worries or struggles, which is super cool, which is super cool, which is super cool, which is probably just a good attitude and good spirit, and things are okay. Yeah. I'm glad. I'm happy for you, RJ. I can tell you're a good man. You're always positive. You're always friendly. You seem kind. Your comments are nice. I'm not surprised you deserve BJ. Oh, I'm sorry. BJ. I'm sorry. I'm calling BJ RJ. I don't know what's going on. I need to go to the optometrist. But instead of panicking about my lack of vision, oh, BJ, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I've been calling you the wrong person. Well, thank you. Thank you for accepting my apology. Again, I have a regular watcher named RJ, and I'm 54 years old, and when I wake up early and I'm just getting going, I think it takes a little while for my vision to catch up, and it's taking longer and longer each day, and pretty soon I'm probably going to need glasses. And it's funny, I work in a super Target, for those that are watching might know, and it's an entry-level job, and I stock shelves, and I've been doing that for 3 months, and I have lots of big decisions. Sorry about that. Lots of big decisions to make going forward. One of the things that's funny about my job is when we're looking to find inventory, we can scan the inventory and it says what barcode we should be looking for. And it gives us some numbers on our little handheld computer. And then if you look at the numbers, they must have been written by like an ant on the sticker on the shelf, because I don't know if I could have read them with my best vision, and I certainly can't read them with my 54-year-old eyes. And I don't know, it's kind of funny, and it's kind of a little slightly constant struggle. It'd be easier if I could read the numbers, so I knew where to put everything. Because right now I can't even see what I'm holding, whether it's a box of Frosted Flakes or a jar of mayonnaise. I don't know. I just shove them wherever I think they should go. No, not really. I'm sorry, BJ. I feel bad now. I know you're a female. Hope need more folks like you in life, less exploitation and less dumb videos. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Wait, is that RJ liking my live or BJ liking my live? I can't tell. I can't tell. And somebody said they want less dumb videos. I don't know if they're saying my videos are dumb or my videos aren't dumb. Because sometimes my videos are, and I said this the other day, I messaged a friend that always likes almost every one of my videos, even the ones that I'm kind of embarrassed about posting. Good morning, Steve. Even though some videos I'm embarrassed about posting. Yeah, BJ, it is a nice regimented thing to do. Stock and shells, BJ said. Oh yeah, I remember the sauerkraut videos. Teach kids more than outside than where they need to be. TJ isn't on. TJ, RJ, BJ, AJ. Although I think I could distinguish the A and the T from the B and the R. I hope, DJ, my imitation of those letters made some, they were probably flipped around and reversed and probably not very good in the beginning. So perhaps my huge viewing audience on this Saturday morning couldn't distinguish what the hell I was trying to do anyway. You might need some readers, kiddo, about 50-ish at the time. I need readers. I have readers. And I found about 45-ish was the time I first discovered how bad I needed reading glasses. Hold on, let me drink my coffee. I was probably mid-40s. I was in an Ace Hardware. And what's cool about reading glasses is they cost you can buy them at the dollar store. And as one would guess by the name of the store, they cost $1 and they're fine. And anyway, I was in an Ace Hardware and there was a display, one of those tall things that they have with a bunch of glasses on them. And I didn't think I needed them at all, but I, for some weird random reason, grabbed one and popped it on and said, holy crap, I can read everything so much more clearly. And I don't even know why I tried them on, because I didn't realize that I was having any issues. Because I think your eyesight kind of fades kind of gradually enough that you don't notice. And again, it was shocking. It was somewhat liberating because I was like, oh, I can see. But it was also somewhat fear-inducing because I realized, wow, my eyes suck. You love your context. Hello, Mary Jean. Get some disposable readers from Wally World, Walmart. I'd say all my readers are fairly disposable. Again, they're $1. What's interesting about things, and I'm going to become a minimalist partially by want, partially by necessity. No, I'm just kidding. I've always been a bit of a minimalist. I like to have less things, not more. People look around my house and say, oh, you should get more paintings. And I was recently married, recently divorced. My wife is not my ex-wife was not a minimalist. Oh, no. She likes stuff. She likes decorating. And she does a great job. She's very gifted at it. But for me, all the extra things in life can kind of be clutter and kind of be stressful. And anyway, my point was, you use and wear and need reading glasses in all sorts of random times and random places. You might want one for, if you're a woman, a purse, a car, a coat pocket, your desk at work, your desk at home, your kitchen. You might want like 10 pairs at once. So you might buy, I might buy 5 or something at a time because they're only $1, and you think, you know, I'm going to need these. But the more you buy, the less seriously you take each one. And, you know, if I bought 5 on a Saturday, I'd probably lose 2 of them by Tuesday. And then I'd be down to 3, and then I'd be going, let's save these. I'm making up these numbers and slightly exaggerating. But then in a couple weeks, I'd lose another, one would break, and I'd be down to 1 or 2. Or you can just buy 1 or 2 on that first day, and you take them seriously. You put some value on them. You don't casually throw them around, and you kind of keep track of them a little more. And I think that's a better way to go. So what are some of your struggles right now? Divorce, new job? Well, BJ, you hit 2 of them, but the divorce is in the past. But the repercussions of the divorce are challenging. The career, I left my career. I was a realtor for 17 years. Did fairly okay at that. Left that at the beginning of the year. And now that I left it, you know, I don't think I ever loved it. I know now that I left it, I never loved it. And I'm so glad not to be doing it anymore. So although the pay could be decent or sustainable, and what I'm doing now, my pay isn't even close to sustainable to my life, to anyone's life, really. That's what's funny. Yeah, no, I mean, typical struggles. I mean, not typical struggles, more extreme than most. I seem to have a very high tolerance for pain. And a very high tolerance for pain. And I can put it all on black. And if red comes up, I'll go, crap. Red came up. And I don't know, somehow I'll scrape things together and get going again and keep on moving and keep on betting it on black. And maybe that's not a good habit. Maybe I should temper that a little bit. But I'm almost going the other way. And I think God gave us our gifts or our unique characteristics for a reason. And I look back, you know, we're talking about a divorce. There's been times I've looked back to my ex-wife and said, dang it, I wish she could have been this way or she should have been this way. And then I catch myself saying it and I go, she should just be who she is because that's what God created. And that's who God created. And she should be the best version of herself and I should be the best version of myself. And we should just rock and roll with the gifts that we're given. And not do stupid things. And not improve or work on ourselves or tinker with the formula a little bit. But I think be set in our core values and who we are and know who we are and know who, for what purpose we're put on this earth. And I think I'm figuring it out at 54, and it's better, you know, they say the best time to plant a tree is 30 years ago, and the second best time to plant a tree is today. And I've been planting a new tree every day over the last couple of years, a tree I'm proud of, a tree I think is going to grow up to be a beautiful, mighty oak, a tree that I water, and a tree that I love on, and a tree that I am taking care of, and a tree that I'm excited about as it gets bigger and excited to see what that tree can become. And I think eventually that tree is going to be home to many little birds and many little squirrels and many little critters and many little beautiful things. And again, I'm excited to see what that tree can become. I don't know if Coffee with Ken has room enough for an RJ and a BJ. Because I'm still reading. And I don't even know if RJ's watching today. RJ, are you out there or is it all just BJ talking today? I'm not totally sure. Sometimes life can be confusing that way. I think RJ's the one that's slamming the lives. There he is. He's slamming the lives. That's the only reason. If RJ's not watching, the one way I can tell, or slamming the likes, is like if RJ's watching and if I talk for half an hour, I'll have like 3,000 likes. Because RJ's a kid from the video game era and he's got really fast thumbs He grew. He's like 35 now, but he grew up on, I don't know what he grew up on, what game system, but he grew up on a very one where he had to have fast thumbs. And boy, that guy can smash the like nobody's business. But he's got calluses 3 inches thick on his thumbs, and because he pushes the like button very quickly on his phone, somehow, some way. Hello there. Thank you for following the host. I think Carlos Corona. Speaking of Corona, it was Cinco de Mayo yesterday. Carlos Corona might be my first viewer that followed the host today. It's so strange. Some days I'll do my live morning or show, and I'll get, I don't know, 30 people that follow the host. And then some days I'll do it, and I'll get one or none. And I don't know if it's the quality of content. I don't know if there's really a rhyme or reason. I'm not sure my content ever has that much quality. It's just me kind of rambling. Margie followed the host. I got somebody else following the host. You're in Texas here. RJ, really cool. Never did that. Must be periodically based on time. They're interesting. It's how long you're on the live and likes. Yes, do many things possible that don't involve your phone. It's supposed to help your mental state, probably. Huh? Let's have some more coffee. That doesn't involve my phone. I need advice on how to be a millionaire in life. I assume when you say a millionaire in life, you're not talking monetary, because I don't think, I would give up the dream of having $1 million. It's funny, I really enjoy, there's this woman hypnotist named Julia or something that I watch a fair bit on here, and I don't know, her hypnosis seems to help me relax and helps me sleep a little bit. But a lot of the times she's talking about manifesting riches or wealth or money or something like that. And I think the key to being a millionaire in life is give up your chasing of material things or monetary things or what have you. Because I've been rich and I've been broke, and money doesn't buy you happiness, but I will acknowledge being broke does suck. Being broke sucks. And so I would say give up aspirations that, when you make $1 million, you're going to be happy, because I've made $1 million. And I don't think I was really any happier than today. But certainly there's some stressors that I'm dealing with today that I wouldn't if I had $1 million in the bank. So those are my thoughts for you. First thing you do is check your phone in every app. Okay. I'm going to drink my coffee. Money gives you options, but basics are all we need. That is true. But anyway, I don't know how much I have for you today. I don't know if this was valuable for you or entertaining. Do I have any kids? I have 4 beautiful children. I am blessed with 2 little ones, a beautiful daughter named Eve, who's 6 months old, coming up on 7 months old, and a beautiful, beautiful son named Augie. I every time I talk about him, I almost get watery-eyed, who just turned 2 last Sunday, and he's the sweetest little nugget of love in the world. And I have 2 beautiful daughters from a first marriage. One is 14, and she's awesome, and her name's Margie, and she runs track, and she does competitive cheer, and she's going to be a freshman in high school next year, and she's just a beautiful girl that's, I don't know. And then I have an older daughter who's just turned 17. Holy smokes. Erin, who's also beautiful and also runs track and also tries hard and also is determined and also makes me so darn proud. Makes me so darn proud. And So, I don't know. I have 4 beautiful kids, and I love them all, and I get watery-eyed when I think of them, but I don't know. It's nice to have your emotions touched and feel watery-eyed, and touch your emotions and cry a little bit and laugh a little bit and smile a little bit, and even, I don't know, maybe stir some of your darker emotions every day. Maybe that's okay too. Because I was born in an emotional person, And I don't know, I think it's what God intended me to be. And not every moment's perfect, but not every moment was expected to be perfect, for anybody. And we all have our ups and downs, and I experienced mine, and I share mine on my live videos for some reason. So I'm going to drink a little more coffee. RJ, we're going to have to talk about this one chip challenge. I don't know. I got my food critic, RJ, who's taunting me to take bite a chip or eat a chip of one chip of a very hot chip they make and do the one chip challenge and see how painful it is and do it on live video. I think he just wants to steal half my audience because they'll go, hey, why am I following this old dude who can't even eat a chip when there's this young, hip, cool dude with a full head of hair that can eat a chip and brush it off? RJ's way cooler than back. Come on back. No. Are you back? I think you might be back. My alarm just went off. I don't know if that was captured. I don't know if we lost you, but I think we did. It's so silly. I set my alarm for 6:20, and a lot of times I forget to turn off my alarm, and my alarm will go off during my live video, and it just did. And I was drinking my coffee, and the alarm went off, and I went, whoo! And I splashed my coffee. I don't think that was captured, but it was pretty funny. I laughed at myself. It's important to be able to laugh at yourself. I think if we laugh at ourselves, how bad can life be? And I was going through my morning routine and making my bed and going, all this stuff on my head or on my shoulders or on life. And I started laughing about it. And I think, I don't know, humor is an important thing to keep. And because a lot of stuff's going to be coming down the highway of life. And if we can't keep our chin up and our spirits up and our sense of humor about some of the stuff thrown our way, I think life's going to be a whole heck of a lot harder. So I'm going to leave you with that because I got to get going. I get to go to work, do my job, stock my shelves, hopefully laugh a little bit at the things that go awry, hopefully smile at some of my fellow employees, hopefully share some of my joy and my passion with some of the customers that come through my aisle. It's Saturday, which is my busiest day. To be honest with you, I think I'm in the wrong position at the job I have. I know I am. I'm just going to be saying it out loud and not worrying about it. I'm not doing the job I should be. I'm mispositioned at my current company so ridiculously much. It's comical. And Saturdays are my favorite day because I get to engage with the customer because we are busy on a Saturday. And I get to help the customers, and I got customers walking around my huge store that look at me in my little vest, being 54 years old and looking people in the eye, and they think I'm running the store, and they come up and want help, and I'm able to help them even though I'm low man on the totem pole. And and that's okay. It's okay for right now, but it's not going to be okay for long. I'm looking forward to doing it because it's our busy day, and I'm excited about going to work and, again, seeing our customers come through the aisle, seeing so many people looking up lost and confused and not knowing where the mayonnaise is, and talking to them and getting to know them and taking them over to aisle 1 where we put the mayonnaise on the lower right on the right side. And I'm going to be working today till 3 o'clock. And I'm going to enjoy it. And I hope you guys enjoy your day as well. I hope you enjoy your day as well. I hope you had a wonderful night's sleep. I hope you are excited about your day. You're feeling good. Sorry here. You're loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always,